So it's the first Friday of the month, and that typically means it's non-farm payroll day. Big data number in the US. One of the reasons why it's so important is because it's part of the Federal Open Market Committee's mandate. So unlike other central banks, which are only really interested in targeting inflation with their interest rates, the FOMC, it's about unemployment and inflation. And that's why it's such an important number. Now, as for today, well, we had that number come in. We're expecting, I think, about 160,000 new jobs created. It came in at 225,000. Something like that. It doesn't really matter. The point is, it creates movement, it creates opportunity. Do we hold positions over the number? Absolutely not. That's the last thing you want to be doing. If anyone ever recommends that as a good idea, run a mile. What we do want to be doing, though, is capturing some of that volatility. You often get movement coming into the number and then movement coming out of the number, but don't be in it over the number, okay? Interesting chart. We had a buying opportunity here that you can see coming into the number 124. Really a bit aggressive to be taking that just 6 minutes before the session. Was a nice winner though, having said that. But really where the action really started to take place was just after the data came in. So 3 or 4 minutes after the data came in, close of this bar here, open of this bar here, 8 minutes after the non-farm payroll announcement. That's when we got our trade. So you've seen the impulse move up, then it's starting to move back the other way. The new trend is formed. We've got the lines pointing lower, we've got the arrows pointing lower, and so on. And there's the sell trade on the open of that bar at a price of 29,274. What are we going to do with it? Well, it's a couple of options. We talk about this all the time. So you could go with something like a 30-point target. You could look to run it according to the arrows. So well, look, first of all, it hits that 30-point target straight away. Within 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes, you're out for your 30 points. More experienced traders might be looking to ride it out. It kind of depends a bit how you want to do it. And in fact, it was really up about 40 points within the first 2 minutes of the bar. So some people might look to snatch that quite early. But again, it's down to personal preference to a certain extent. The point being is that we're in the trade. You've got that definitive, clear entry point, rules-based entry point when it comes to these charts. And I know there's quite a few lines on there. It all looks a bit, but actually it is according to a specific set of rules. And it's a lot more straightforward than it might look. Next, we then see this going all the way down here till it gets down to 29215 approximately for the trailing stop. So that's about 50 points. Worst case, if you like, if you're trailing it, you might have been able to bag a few more points than that. Market then starts to have a little move up, and then what we have is a continuation trade here. So another sell trade in line with the longer term trends, and that was a quick 30 points as well in about 4 to 6 minutes as well. So again, getting into some big volatility that's taking place on these markets. So that's what you're going to be doing when you're day trading. You're looking for the markets that are moving. It may not be Dow every day. Maybe there's something going on with the euro dollar and you think, well, there's actually going to be some movement there. Maybe I should trade that every day. Not the best market for a 2-minute chart generally, but you know what? Actually, from time to time when there's something going on, yeah, it can be quite a good market to get involved in. But we got our second trade away there, and that was really nice. Remember, on a 2-minute chart, you're not looking for 200-point moves. They just don't really happen very often at all. Go for the slow and steady wins the race, if you like. After that, we then had a move higher here, and we got our next buy trade. And again, picking up that 30 points straight away. So as the market starts to move back the other way, we've got our buy, and we're actually in the middle of a sell trade at the moment. So we've now flipped short now here, and we've got a potential, we're short from the open of this candlestick here. And it's actually going relatively well. We're up about 17. It's actually moving as we speak, 20 points up on the deal at the moment. So look, there it is. Capturing the volatility, keeping on the right side of the market, and you can see that live opportunity there already moving on really nicely. And remember, new traders, we're going to be looking for that fixed 30-point targets there. Get in, get out, move on, rather than starting to panic and thinking about how we're going to manage those trades. And in fact, that's done it now. It's done the 30 points. A lot of our clients will already be out now, and maybe they're finishing up for the day and going down the pub. I wouldn't blame them. All the best, everybody. Have a great weekend. If you like these videos, hit like, hit subscribe, come to one of our trading webinars. You know what to do, trend-signal.com, and we look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye for now.
If you would like more information about trading the right way, Trend Signal is giving you the opportunity to see and hear about its services live at a free online seminar. Take a look at the Trend Signal website for the latest events and to book your free place.